This service serves the DCE for Amansie South. The service connection to the house is unauthorized. It doesn't go through any ECG document, so we term it as illegal extension.
Ashanti Regional Director of ECG, David Buedia-Samoa, led a team of ECG officials on a disconnection exercise in the Amansie South District last week. Amansie South District has 86 rural communities. These communities, including the district capital, Mansour Dubia, benefited from an electricity extension project under the local government and energy ministries in 2020. Electricity was extended and shelf meters distributed to many houses, including this house, rented by the district assembly for the DCE. So this is the disconnected line. And if you look here, it was first connected to that pole over there through this small pole you see here. And then later on, when this line was constructed, you see the poles connecting the whole community, they moved it from that place onto this pole. And now that is what the ECG is referring to as illegal. The landlord, Daniel Boache, and the unit committee chairman, Mr. Are, led a process to get the ECG mapping team from Ebuakwa to capture the electricity meter.
Contractor no buy or the proposal no buy so person meters for hano. You contacted DTO. District Technical Officer.
We contacted the district technical officer when the contractor brought the proposal to fix meters here, and he agreed to it. After fixing them, we called him to ask of the capturing process, and he told us it will be done in 2 weeks' time.
No, so nina arrangement. Egu akwema acha 2 weeks to 3 weeks time ombeba amobe.
Me kra na ha me say bill no nyede emma because obi ha order bill ni ma obede atua.
I was worried the bill wasn't coming. We even forced them to come and check, and hopefully they are here.
But like hundreds of homes at Edubia and its environs, the ECG is yet to produce bills for payment.
This meter here is my own personal meter, and we have two for these two stores. We've not had the bills for getting to 2 years now. I have personally confronted them. He told me that ECG has made that capturing, so it will come.
Their work is to come and check every meter and capture it into their system for us to see our bill, but they don't. They suddenly come and tell us our bill is amounting to 8,000. It is the duty of government workers to read our bill every 2 or 3 months. If they don't, why should they get paid? They have been here to capture mine for about 2 years now, but still my bill isn't in.
Love News has cited an ECG memo issued in June 2022 and signed by Managing Director Samuel Dubik Mahama, acknowledging the refusal of some district ECG officers to capture these meters. The memo directed that all such meters should be captured and regularized. But we are told by the Manson Kwanta ECG office that after 2 years, the mapping team is yet to capture a number of homes. Meanwhile, power is being consumed with no corresponding bills for payment.
I haven't engaged in any illegal connection.
The Amansie South DCE, Clement Opoku Jemfi, tells Love News these affected customers and himself cannot be said to be stealing power.
I have not engaged in any illegal connection in terms of electricity power, and the assembly is ready to pay any outstanding debt. That is the more reason why we even went on air to inform them that for the past 2 to 3 years now, we've never received any bill. So if they have a bill, they should bring it, we will pay. And before man of God, I don't do the payment. I'm not paying for my pocket. It's the government that will be paying. So why will I do illegal connection in the first place? If it is my private residence, then you have justification for it. But once it's the rented apartment or my bungalow, and the state is supposed to fund that bill, why will I do that? I can't do that. And it is not true. It's false.
The distance from communities in the district to the nearest ECG office at Manson Kwanta is between 7 and 43 kilometers. There is no revenue collecting office at Mansour Dubia. Love News discovered a situation where one ECG revenue officer is responsible for collecting bills in about 86 communities under the district, hampering efforts in ECG revenue mobilization in the area. Electricity revenue is collected manually by a lady who comes to the town on selected days. There are 86 communities under the Amansie South District, and all the electricity bills are taken or collected by one woman, one single woman. And when she comes to this community, she stays in front of that drinking spot, and the whole community line up to pay their bills. Meanwhile, the community has presented this building, which used to be the education office, for ECG to pitch camp officially and do proper business collecting bills from the community. But we are learning that has been rejected by the ECG. Jasehene of Mansour Dubia, Nana Adusei Kwadampim, says attempts to get ECG to set up an office in the town has proved futile.
Many DCE, and then Nana Akosisu Hene, Nana Ankam Hene, Nana Kwanchi Bema, Yatukaya Kong, Kumasi, ECG, Penini no Honako Casa, Sedan is you.
We went to the office of the ECG in Kumasi with the DCE and our chiefs to lodge a complaint about the situation. It is just one woman who comes around to collect the bill. Sometimes people complain of not being able to pay their bill. So if it was your personal job, would you not secure a place for the workers to reside?
Reporting for Joy News, Erastus Asaredonko, Amansie South, Ashanti Region.